congratulations on another successful film. I was so captivated by this film. So where the original idea came from for this film?
So, the last, the first few films out of the gate, I really wanted them to be personal. And, Gook was about the LA riots, and my family was looted during the riots. And this film in particular, I really wanted to tell a story about the brother and sister dynamic. I have a sister, and I think it's it's a very unique relationship that's different from like a brother relationship or like a sister relationship. So it's really an exploration of that, and the sense of like your role in a family and filial piety, and who picks up the slack and who lets it go.
Now, like your previous film, there's this sort of like this sibling relationship that you want to express. What is this attraction to the sibling relationship? It sounds like you're very close to your own sister.
Yeah, we're close. Gook, it was siblings, but it was more themically, it was more father-son. The father leaves a business behind, and then the son picks it up and feels like some sort of obligation to carry it on, which is self-imposed. And I think that the common theme between the both films is the filial piety. One is the dad isn't there, and then and in Miss Purple, the dad is, basically like comatose. And then the next film I'm gonna make is mother-son. It's more. But they're these, the way I kind of structure the films, they're not like literal father-son, But this one, Miss Purple, is a literal brother-sister. But I think a lot of it is the relationship between parents and children.
Now, Gook was captivating because not only was the settings of the LA riots, which you had, but it's also the fact that that was black and white. But this was an entirely different type of photography. Talk about that.
Yeah, it was color. It was in color, and the film is called Miss Purple, so we the opposite on the film's on the color spectrum is green. So there's a lot of green tint in the film. A lot of the daylight has like a greenish hue to it, and we really wanted to make a movie that was a lot more vibrant. And as you saw, there's a whole Chicano sort of storyline that weaves through the film, and that brings a different color to the film. And we really told the story. We've made some artistic, colorful choices.
Now, talk about the female character, where she's I want to say what a Dumo.
Tomi, yeah.
Yeah. Talk about developing something like that, some Korean culture into your film.
Yeah. So I think I'm always interested in sort of the cultural baggage that we carry with us from the old country, and I feel like that culture of the Tomi culture is kind of a remnant of that. It's traveled over from Asia, and it's everywhere. It's not just Korea. It's in China and Taiwan and Japan. That sort of service culture, and I thought that it was a good vehicle to show how this girl is not caring for herself to a fault, and taking care of, at all costs, taking care of her father, and really not really looking at her own life. And it's almost like a scapegoat. It's almost like a way for her to escape. So yeah, that's the reason behind that sort of profession for her.
Excellent. And one of the most loving scenes that I loved was between the father and son, where the son is pushing him throughout Los Angeles. How did you come up with that idea, and how difficult was shooting a scene like that in public?
Yeah, I think when I write the films, I always have like visual imagery that I would find very, very interesting. And I knew there was going to be a dying father, and I knew the brother would be stuck with him, and it just felt like a natural thing and a very impactful image. So that's where I was born out of. Shooting-wise, it was very, very difficult. We didn't have permits for that stuff, so we stole all that stuff, and it was like SEAL Team 6. It was very, very organized and coordinated, yeah.
Excellent. I love how you put these imageries into your film. So you are doing another one, which you mentioned it was a mother-son relationship.
Themically, but it's not a literal. It's not literal mother-son. But yeah, it's called Blue Bayou. I'm hoping to start shooting in July, and I'm filming it, with Macro, the company that gave us Fences and Mudbound and Sorry to Bother You. So I think I have a really great partner in them, and I'm really excited to shoot it. It's about deportation.
Oh wow! And I did read somewhere that you were only planning just to do like a trilogy, like a family theme trilogy, and that's about it. Say isn't so. You're going to do more.
Oh no. It was never about stopping after. It's just that these first few films out the gate, I really wanted to tell stories that I really, really feel passionate and are very personal to me. And yeah, this is sort of the three out of because I made a film before Gook called Man Up, which was at this festival a while ago. So this is my fourth film, but this one included is three films that I kind of wanted to talk about, like, family and obligation to family and sort of like how we operate as Asian Americans.
Excellent. Hey, thank you very much, Justin. It's my pleasure meeting you again.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Absolutely.